Hello Jer Bears, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing this video today. Basically this is just gonna be like an Okeechobee review, recap if you will. I spent 4 days at a camping music festival in Okeechobee, Florida, about an hour away from Miami, and it was just the most memorable, exciting experience I've ever. And I've been to like a lot of music festivals, and for this one, it was just great. It wasn't really about the music, more of the community that I was gonna meet and the bonds that I would create. So, but before I go into all of that, I do want to check up on you guys and make sure you're doing okay, because this whole pandemic of the coronavirus is having me in a panic. Because I lost a lot of hours at work and I literally don't have an income at the moment. So I would really just hope that they would just cancel all payments of any kind, but like really no one knows what's gonna happen. So I'm just taking this time to film, edit, live my best life, create content, and engage with everyone, because that's the best we can do from our houses right now, is just engage with everyone. So yeah, let's get this rundown going. This makeup look was actually based off the big gigantic set. I'm going to place a video right here. When I saw the set live, it just gave me very like Hawaii, tropical, under the palm trees, like orange, blues, reds, all merged together to like blend out perfectly. And so that's really what I was trying to create with this. And I think it turned out really well. I really like it. So if you want to see how I did it, just keep watching and keep listening, and let's get into this like full-on video. So we had literally such a big group. For like Okeechobee, we had 11 friends camp with us. So we had like different camps and then like a home base kind of type situation. So Bree is my best friend from like elementary school, basically, maybe middle school. Anyways, I've known her for a very long time. She came with me to Okeechobee. That's my ride or die. Like, I see us being close for like literally ever. She's my music festival buddy as well, so like I just knew this festival wouldn't be the same without her. And then I met a boy at Bonnaroo, which is another music festival in Tennessee, and me, him, and Bree all ended up clicking like really well. So he decided to fly down from Boston to Florida for Okeechobee, so he joined us. And Will is like wild, like Will is wild, but he's also special. I love him in his own little way. So we left Thursday at about 10 a.m. from Tampa. We met up with Mike, Andrew, Keegan, Sally, and Jess, which is Andrew's girlfriend. And then we also met up with Ben, and Ben is like the best kind of person. He's caring, funny, he's experienced with music festivals, and he has just like a radiant of like positive energy that just surrounds him. But we got to Walmart and then picked up the remainder of like everything we needed. Like, I forgot my mattress because I am an idiot, and so I had to buy a mattress and then like food and just like little accessories that we may need during our 4-day camping festival. And we ended up running into Casey and Mary, and I was actually on an edible on the drive, which, thinking back to it now, probably wasn't the best idea, but I was just so excited to have like a California edible. Andrew, Mike, and Jess are all from California. Well, they're not from California. They're I don't know. They live in California. I know them from like a few years back. We used to all go clubbing together. But now they live in California, so they ended up like buying me edibles and buying other people in our group edibles, which is so nice of them. All right, so let's talk about everyone else in the group, like everyone in general. We would not have been prepared if it wasn't for Mike and Andrew. Mike is like a full hippie, but in like the best kind of way. He was like our camp leader. He kept everyone in the group on schedule for the most part, you know, and it was just like very like convenient to have Mike because he's like a camp festival OG, so like he helped with like everything we didn't know. So I don't know, he just has a great vibe. Andrew is Mike's right hand man. He is prepared. He was very vital to us like all being able to camp together, because when you go to a car camping festival, you have to like be in line behind each other in order to camp with each other, if that makes sense. So he literally like helped us all stay like in place. It was like great teamwork on the first day. And then we have Casey and Mary, and I literally love these two girls so much. Casey's soul is like so full of love and joy and just like happiness, and then Mary's soul is just like so pure. She's like a go-getter. She's literally so free-spirited. Like, they did yoga with Bree. I wasn't awake for it. I wish I was. But, like, that's just their vibe. They're just, like, very chill, loving, both very humble people. I met them at the last Okeechobee. But they're from Pensacola, and I just literally love them so much. We bonded so well at Okeechobee this year, and I literally miss them so much. I can't stop hyping them up because they're literally like the greatest kindest of people, you know? And then we have Keegan and Sally, who are both friends of Andrew and Mike. Keegan is from Colorado, I believe, and he's just like a cool, funny dude, like that 70s show type vibes, like. And then we have Sally, who is from Chicago, and he's like a businessman type dude, but he's also like a bro, and like you'll like know why like later in this video, because like he's just a bro, but he's dope. And then we have Dennison, who is like super duper chill. He has a great personality. He's super like kind and super sweet. And he brought his cousin along, who was also super kind and super sweet. So just overall, like all 11 of us, like we like bonded so freaking well. I couldn't ask for a better like camp setup with like great people. So once we passed security and everything, which was a complete breeze, we unpacked, we like set up the home base, we set up our tents. And by we, I mean like mostly Bree. Bree was like the mastermind of the tent setup. I just stood there and helped where I could, because literally I don't know how to set up a tent, and I'm going to make that a goal of mine before Bonnaroo coming up in September now, because they postponed it. But it gives me like a good 6 months to learn how to set up a tent, so I think I can do it. But we like got our food stacked. We had PB&Js, cheese balls, granola bars, chips, things that we could like easily like eat without like going through any of hassle. And then we had juices like orange juice and apple juice. We had wine, a box of wine. We had 2 boxes of wine, actually. My idea, because girl, you need that bagged wine at music festivals. Glass is actually prohibited on the campground, so like we had to like get a bottle of Smirnoff, and it was I didn't have any of it actually, but which I'm so glad, because we needed an intoxicated Jared, but not like a belligerent intoxicated. We want to be on a good level. We don't want to be dying drunk, you know. It's a music festival, good vibes, no negativity. Too drunk is too negative, you know. Just in my opinion, I don't know if you can handle your like drunkenness, but if I like hit this level, which like I know not to hit because I'm responsible obviously, but it's just not a good thing. So we didn't hit that level, which I'm so proud of myself for doing. Anywho, so by the time we like got packed and everything, it was about 4 p.m. so like the shows were just starting. Like we weren't planning on seeing anyone like specific, I don't think. I don't really remember. But so we just kind of like hung out together at the home base. We had this like flag that said "We are Kevin," which like everyone around us used to find the campsite, which I love so much. We love helping neighbors. And then What else? Will had these like wireless lights that we like hung around the canopy, so like our like canopy was so decorated and lit up literally, and it was like blinking lights, and then we just hung around and like smoked and drank and, you know, festival things. Dennison ended up coming over, meeting us and camping because he was running late, so he wasn't able to follow us in, so he wasn't camped directly behind us, but he was camped in the same campsite, luckily, which is very dope. They were based off like colors, so like red, blue, green. I don't know if there were other colors, but we were in red. So he came at like 7 o'clock, and so Will had all of these like little like lights, which I love Will because he's like so like decorative and just like creative, and he just has that like creative persona that just like flourishes out of him, and I love those kinds of people. But he wrapped those lights around like Casey and Mary, which like helped us later during the night being able to like keep everyone together, because there were literally like 10,000 people there. I think, I want to say at least probably like 20,000. So like if we lose someone, like we lose them. Like it's, but we actually kept up and like was able to like meet up with people like throughout the night because of Facebook and like Messenger, because some of us actually had connection, which was really. So for most of the weekend, I really wanted to stay with my group, but that's not always possible at music festivals, and also my mind wanders so much, and I've actually noticed this a lot during this whole quarantine stuff because I'm losing my mind at the moment. But on another, anyways, I ended up just leaving my group like all the time, but it's still being able to find them for the most part, or just like losing people. So like from this point on, from the rest of the festival, I was just kind of like mostly lost. Not always lost. I was sometimes with people, but not always with people. And I also wanted to see like some specific bands so that other people didn't want to see, so I did have to like leave my group. But at the beginning of the night, I made it to the rail, and I don't think anyone was with me at this point, but the crowd was like so amped and ready for the weekend. Maybe someone was with me. Because I remember exploring some stages, and then I think we got separated a few times after that. And then we experienced the Rufus Du Sol concert, and let me just say, this set like amplified my body. Like it was just like such a euphoria that like I wish you were there to see. I have a video and I'm gonna show it, but we're actually running out of time in this video. I finished this look and I do have another look that I filmed, so I'm gonna do the part 2, which is the final part to this series, in the next video, which will probably be posted tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and thanks for being a part of the Jer Bear squads, and I'll see you in the next video for part 2.